She actually patient is around 40 years, female, and she had a uh, hydatid cyst, means this Tinea is one of the tapeworm species. Human is basically accidental host, and actually dog or cattle cyst, and they are the carriers, the canine species, and uh, they actually uh, uh, who actually people who are getting infected who come across this dog and all, and this thing actually affected her liver. It was 8 years. For 8 years, she uh, went through lots of tests and all, and tried this thing and that thing, and had some as a anti-emetic drugs like uh, albendazole taking for few years, 3 or 4 years, and nobody operated her, and I operated and had some anaphylactic, some sort of reaction anaphylaxis, and sudden the intraoperative period there's some severe sagging of this BP and all, and then I put her in the high dependency unit with some adrenaline, the vasopressing agent like adrenaline, and then after that there is uh, noradrenaline. The patient, and I always give importance, the patient's opinion and patient's uh, patient's appearance, looks, and attitude, confidence, everything, because there is a secret. Is there actually inside there how patient is going to behave in future, or going to improve in coming days. So I always motivated and giving different, you know, uh, along with the medications that needed, like supports or hydrocortisone, stress support, and all this anti-allergic medications like uh, promethazine and all. And then also along with that, there is noradrenaline, the vasopressin and support. There is BP was fluctuating and all. Uh, so the my main actually agenda or main intention to say or share this experience is to um, make all people realize, and what I believe and realize also, that is main doctor, main mechanic or main force, life force lies within us, and I like to ignite that and revive and make that thing come into action. And today, though I was putting her and increased little bit from she was in from 4 ml per hour with noradrenaline support. It was 4 milligram in 50 ml. Uh, you know, Actually, zero 0.8 microgram per hour. Actually, she's having, but she was having, and but I tapered down and then again tapered up, incremented in dose. But thing is that uh, it was initially of 12, but it was then some incident happened, like some fever, like chill and rigor happened. There is mostly slightly there is any allergen sort of reaction. There is rigor is happening, and then I actually put some rest and remove all the IV access, IV fluid channel, IV fluid support, and also stop narrow drain. Then actually she was telling that please stop this all this thing, all this IV fluid and all. I will do whatever you want. And then I asked him to sit and have some food and all. She had that, and dramatically that is what I believed, and that is, and that made me realize that is the truth I believe so deeply, that uh, that is medicine actually uh, heals people very superficially, and main doctors, the main life force, the main actually um, main healer actually lies within us. That is the truth. Because if we give any medications that acts through the receptors or through the medium that is lies within our body, within a cell, and 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 without body, the medicine cannot work. So actually, the body heals. Our body means in other part there is mind is there. There is the neurochemical phenomena. There is the nervous system lies within us, and they are interconnected. Body and mind is a complex matrix basically, and you can separate from each other. When and I looked at her confidence, that I was waiting for that thing, that when she's actually her willpower is coming into action. And because she was trying that I will go to home, if I go home I will be okay with this. And the anaphylactic reaction is a rare incident, 0.3% to 6% happens. All right, most of the sometimes severe hyperventilating. Its anaphylaxis may appear. Anaphylaxis means a allergic reaction to allergen, that is uh, that the tapeworm like thing actually creates with the interaction of the body, and that cause a flare up reaction, and that may manifest in the skin as a articular reaction, and itching and all, and then also may appear as a bronchospasm, the respiratory distress or shortness of breath, and in fatal cases it may cause some severe hypotension and death also. So this thing actually awakened me, because I, as a surgeon, always take challenges. Sometimes we discover things that is unexpected. It's an adventurous thing, but it's a unique thing that helped me. That philosophy, I believe, that the the healer, true healer, actually life force lies within us, and we have to identify that, and we have to nurture that and preserve that, and sometimes we have to use that, and you can use that also, because certain level of awareness needed, and to in this and light, and that evoke this creator or healer, whoever lies within us. That is the God, you may say, that there is a Purusha in our scriptures. The Purusha, there is no Vikriti, there is no distortion, or no Akriti, or Vikriti means no shape is there. That thing lies with us, life force. You may say it in electrical activity, you may say it's chemical thing or whatever you may say. You may give thousands of them, but things that it lies within us, and you can identify that, and you can invoke that to your work, to your life, to your interaction everywhere. You can make tremendous change, and you can channelize your success, your life, everything. And then I inquired that. I stopped that, and I listened to her, and then that thing worked so beautifully. And I was so happy, because I was for 2-3 days I was actually thinking how can save this patient. Patient is really critical, and that thing gave me a great boost and to my philosophy, my belief, and what I get to learn through this all these medical scripture, medical books, and also the spiritual scriptures, all the religious scriptures, like major religious scripture like Bhagavad Gita, Veda, and Upanishad, also Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and so Ashtover Gita, and so lots of books are from Hinduism, and also Vedic science, and another is Quran Sharif and the Holy Bible. So this thing is actually giving the emphasis and echoing the same principles. That is the best, that is God or whoever actually actually always protecting or shadowing that person who is on the path of truth, on honest, and hardworking, and a believer in truth, or in God, in other words. So, and she's okay, and she was, and I was waiting for this uh, this moment, that when patient is willing to go home, and this urge to survive and to think about beyond her challenges or limitation, to think about her family that they are waiting for her to get okay or get well and go to home and be with the family members. That's what tonight. If you want to learn and master this art of art of be healthy and make awaken your healer or doctor inside you and make a healthy happy life, you feel, please come join one of our webinar. See you there. Thank you for watching. All the